vines, scenic rolling hills, and miles of vineyards. You must be thinking we're back in Napa Valley, right? Oh no, my friends. This is what wine country looks like in Amador County. "50 wineries cover thousands of acres here in Amador, each one with a unique story and a special way of making their signature wines. But there's only one that spreads across both El Dorado and Amador counties, with a sprightly 87-year-old at the helm. Meet Haim Guarie, winemaker and proprietor of C.G. Arie Vineyard and Winery.
I make a whole bunch of wines. I make maybe 20 different wines in a year.
He's also a bit of a flavor genius, helping create some of America's favorite snacks most of us can't imagine growing up without.
In my career was the Quaker Oats Company in Chicago, and I worked on a breakfast cereal, Captain Crunch, that became an icon.
Haim also played a major role in growing little old brands like Hidden Valley Ranch Dressing, Power Bar, and wine coolers. So when it comes to great taste, he knows what he's talking about.
I want this energy to be spent on making the fruit and making good fruit, ripe fruit, that I can make good wine.
Haim and his wife, Elisheva, built this winery together more than 2 decades ago after immigrating from Israel, through hard work and a little serendipity.
As soon as I came through, when you enter this Shenandoah Valley, I said to Haim, oh my gosh, this is exactly the place I was born. This is where I lived. This is how I grew up. This is a place. I felt like the angels were calling me.
We wanted to get into the wine business, and we were looking in Napa, we were looking elsewhere in other wine regions, but it didn't occur to us to look in the Sierra Foothills. And this was an opportunity, and we opened our eyes, said, wow, this is a fantastic place.
Haim and Elisheva are big advocates for winemakers in a region they believe many people tend to overlook.
They're missing an opportunity. They're not being open-minded.
We're family-owned wineries. There isn't a corporation here. You get to meet the owners. I think the prices for the wines are very affordable, and the experience is very close.
With over 40 working acres and 11 different varieties of grapes, Haim strives for perfection and innovation. With experience in food science and chemical engineering, he built his own fermentation tanks that can store up to 8 tons of grapes.
We process them on the upper level, and by gravity, we drop them into the tank.
Each one acting like a French coffee press to extract Diarie's elegant taste and create a variety of blends that cannot be replicated anywhere else.
Our wines are not like Napa. You see, this is the second bud, because it's just they have a different climate, and they have a different soil, a different environment. So our wines are distinctive.
This mad flavor scientist has also concocted wines with delicious yet unlikely pairings, with the help of his daughter, Sivan, and his grand pup, Uni.
My father and I just created a brand called Hikaru, which is a line of wines that we made here too that is crafted for sushi.
Well, I'm sold. I guess that means it's tasting time.
Okay. So this is a lineup of wines.
Okay. Very rarely do you ever get to do a wine tasting with the actual winemaker. Yet here we are, sipping glasses of Diarie's crisp, fruity Sauvignon Blanc and their bold, aromatic Cabernets, talking together like old friends. An experience you can only find at one of these many family-owned wineries in Amador.
There is this sort of what the Germans call willkommen, welcome.
My mother is incredibly she's a hospitality queen. And my father is just an incredible winemaker. And I think they're a beautiful team, and I'm excited to also be a part of that team.
It wasn't the warmth of the wine or the warmth of the great outdoors where this vineyard is located here in Amador County, but it was the warmth of the hospitality and just the love that you felt from these owners that really makes this place a great destination in California.